we're gonna do is some gummy bear science. I love gummy bear science experiments. I used to do these all the time in my classroom, and so I'm super excited to be able to share these with you. If you don't have gummy bears, you could use other things. You could use some Jell-O, but I just put these on my click list and was easily able to get them from my grocery store without having to go anywhere. So that was nice too. Before we do our experiment, I want to talk about 3 terms. The first one is to expand. So to expand means to get bigger, to stretch, to grow. And then we have the opposite of that, which is to shrink or to get smaller. And then the last one is to dissolve. So to show you dissolve, we're gonna mix a little bit of salt into some water. So I already have some, oh, no I didn't. Let me get some water. That would be important first. So we're gonna put some just regular water, room temperature, in a clear dish. And I stuck Post-it notes on the back of my container so I remember what I put in each container. So this first one is water, and it's just gonna stay pure water. The next one is water, and I'm gonna add salt to it. So this is salt, just out of a shaker. And I'm going to sprinkle it into my water, and it's going to dissolve, which means as I stir it around, there's no more salt. There's no more. So you can see, as I pour it, just water, no salt. It dissolved, or it went away. It's in the water still, but I can't separate it. So salt by itself in a container looks like this. I can pick it up, okay? Salt in water, when you stir it around, dissolves. You can't pick it up anymore. It's just plain water once you stir it around. Okay, so that's dissolve. So we are going to use our water, salt water, and then the last one I'm going to add vinegar. Vinegar smells bad. Okay. So something I can notice about all of these is how they look, how they smell, and how they feel. They're all liquids. They were all something I could pour. They're all wet. They're all clear. I can see through them. This one with the salt in it, it's a little hazy maybe. You can still kind of see that salt in there as you stir it around. You can tell it's got a little bit different color, but not much. And then my vinegar, it looks the same. It's liquid, I could pour it. It's wet, it's clear, but it has a funny smell that the water doesn't have. So we're using our senses to tell us about our experiment. So next we're gonna take our gummy bears. So in our just water, I'm going to put a blue gummy bear, and we're gonna put him in, and then we're gonna put one out front so we remember what he looked like to begin with, okay? Oop, he's not laying down, there you go. In the salt water, I'm gonna put a red gummy bear, and I'm just gonna lay him down, and we're gonna put one out front. And then in our vinegar, we're gonna put a green gummy bear, and we're going to put him in, and then we'll put one out front. So again, we're going to watch these. I'm gonna let them set overnight while I sleep. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna take pictures of them, and I'll post the pictures so that you can see what happened to my gummy bears. Did they shrink or get smaller? Did they expand or get bigger? I'm having trouble stretching that one. Or do they dissolve and disappear? So we'll have to wait and see. And if you want, you can do your own gummy bear science at home. You don't have to use the things I did. You can choose other items like cooking oil, hot water versus cold water, anything you can think of. Just start with a question. I wonder what would happen if, and then go from there. If you do our gummy bear science, take pictures and send them to me. I'd love to see what happens in your science experiment. Have lots of fun.